This vlog is sponsored by Skillshare.
Hi guys, I'm Nick, and I've been roaming the open road for 3 years in too many self-built camper vans. I'm currently travelling with my partner Sam, and when we are lucky, my pup Lord Onyx comes for a joyride with us too. Subscribe for van life adventures every week.
Welcome back guys. We have now been in Europe for 2 months exploring the north of Spain and making our way down the coastline of Portugal. We paused our travels for 3 weeks as we hunted out some land to call home in Castello Branco. We put in an offer to this beautiful piece, and as we are waiting to hear back, we have cracked on with our adventures. In the last episode, we decided to say our goodbyes to Portugal and start the next leg of our trip. South of Spain, here we come. Whilst we're driving, I thought I'd give you a little update on the land. We contacted the vendor directly, and it turns out that they don't want to do the negotiations direct, regardless of a solicitor being involved and things like that. Yeah, it is a huge shame. So we haven't actually heard back from the agent either, so I'm not even sure if he contacted them. So we did kind of let them know that, you know, that we have been waiting for over 2 weeks now to hear back. So, you know, then they know whether the agent did anything or not at all, and maybe that might persuade them to come through to us directly. So that's kind of where we're at. Today is the 19th of December and we have to be out of Schengen on the 17th of January. So we thought we'd just start cracking on to Spain. And in terms of residency, we've had lots of calls with Seth. I say lots of calls. We rang them over 300 times. They didn't answer until then, so we haven't actually spoke to them many times. But when we got through, they were helpful, right?
They were very good, but like I said, it was very hard to get through. We had to download a redial app.
Yeah.
And just let it ring through while we was eating for ages.
And what they have clarified is that to get residency on the D7 visa, which is what we want, we do have to apply from the UK. There is no way of doing it from here anymore. So we just thought we'd just crack on with our travels, because if we want to buy land and we want to get residency, sadly I just don't think it's this time around, is it?
No, I agree.
Yeah.
And if we want to do it, the quickest way for us to do it is get back to the UK and apply. If it comes through quick, then maybe we can get back quicker.
Yeah, and we're not sure if we're going to go back to the UK yet. We're going to play it all by ear, but obviously with all the new travel restrictions, it's becoming really difficult to travel, and we're not sure. We can't get into Morocco right now. We're not sure we want to travel all the way to Croatia. I've heard the weather's not too good there, and again, parking in Croatia isn't too easy either. So we still have loads of options, but we're just going to enjoy our time through the south of Spain for now, aren't we?
I think so.
And if you've got any land questions, feel free to ask us below, but I think it's go back to the UK at some point, apply for residency then, and start from scratch. Of course, if the vendor said, oh, you could buy this land in the meantime, it doesn't mean we can't do that. So there's just hundreds of options, right? Yeah. Now let's crack on to Spain.
So we're coming up to the border now. We're about 5 minutes away, but I think we're both feeling a little bit nervous, aren't we?
Yeah, my tummy is turning loads just because of what happened in France. Like, apparently they're not manned. Then some news articles say that they are manned, which it doesn't really matter if they are or aren't. It just makes me really nervous.
It just means we've got to go deep throat another swab.
Yeah, I really hope that I get to administer it myself, at least in front of them, because that woman in Lisbon went way too deep. Ate brave, see you soon, hasta pronto! Well, that was a piece of piss, wasn't it? No one there, nothing at all, so yeah, I'm really happy with that. Now let's get the Spanish adventures underway. Guys, we're going to take a moment to thank today's sponsor Skillshare for keeping the wheels rolling. Skillshare offer inspiring classes for creative and curious people, and they came into my life at just the right time, just as I left my office job and was looking to up my skills in content creation. Members get unlimited access to thousands of inspiring classes, and I've been taking full advantage. And now I'm joining Ira Marks's class, Illustration by Design, a guide to elevating your drawing skills. I have been loving Skillshare because I can access it from anywhere, like here in my camper van, in the middle of nature. Most classes are under 60 minutes and are broken down into bite-sized lessons, making it simple for me to gain the skills I need swiftly and still give me the time to live my life. Skillshare believes a strong community is essential to personal growth, so if you want to tap into the support of fellow creatives who provide encouragement, communication and inspiration, all you need to do is click on the link in my description below. The first 1,000 people will receive 1 month free Skillshare Premium, so you can tap into your creativity too. Now let's crack on with the adventures. Well, first stop, guys, is actually going to be a shower, isn't it? Because we're a bit stinky and we need to scrub up for the locals. Yeah, I don't think they'll be best pleased with us rocking up here like this. But in the south of Portugal, there wasn't many airs or like shower facilities or anything. Water, so yeah, we thought we'd just dash over to Spain, and there's airs all along the coastline, so if we can't find a hot shower we can at least fill up the van fully and have a proper shower. I can see a Mackie sign and I'm craving chips again.
You want?
Yeah, I know, I had some the other day. I don't know, no, let's not. And that's the sun, there's so many happy vibes.
I feel like there's a whole weight lifted off us coming from Portugal.
Yeah. So we've pulled into Isla Cristina because apparently there's some hot showers here for 40 cents. It's supposed to be in here.
Nothing?
No, that's bloody closed. Looks like we're gonna have to sort out the shower in the van.
Yeah.
Have a shower like that.
Or campsite.
Yeah. Whilst we're here, we're going to make the most of it and go on a little beach walk. And also, already, I have to say, the vibe is pretty good, isn't it? Like, there's actually people here, there's people out, people in the restaurant doing things. In the south of Portugal and the Algarve, it just felt really dead, yeah. We've made a big decision, haven't we?
Yeah.
What is it? We're gonna go to a campsite if we can, and just kind of relax a little bit.
Get a hot shower.
Yeah.
Instead of a cold one.
And cook a curry, because we can use the rice cooker. I mean, the sun right now is actually pretty good, but by the evening it's not too good to put the rice cooker on. So yeah, at the campsite we can. What was it?
So. He basically said it's €18 a night here with electricity, or $18.60 without electricity, so you pay
So yes
more.
Or no? Are we going in?
No, I don't think so.
Damn it.
Just because he basically said if you have an Axi card, which is like a camping card across Europe,
right, never
it's €25.
That is like UK prices. I wouldn't pay that here.
No.
Unless they've got like a swimming pool and hot springs and stuff in there, I wouldn't say it was worth it.
He has got pools.
He's got pools, okay, well let's go.
Oh.
That's it, that's huge. Where's the pool?
There.
Oh, that's tiny compared to the whole campsite. We'll be in there like sardines.
Archery, you can do Olympics there apparently.
Everything just looks too tight. Do you not think? Like everyone looks on top of each other.
A little bit, yeah.
Like this van over there, hold on, let me zoom in. They're like touching each other. A Yoko.
Ayoko.
For anyone who wants to know, a Yoko means I don't like it in Tagalog. The only thing I know how to say. And that's the swimming pool, it's green. Would you get into that?
Swimming worse. Hola, señorita.
What did they say?
She doesn't speak English, so not much. But she says you can go in the pool for free.
In that?
Yep.
It's green, that's why it's free. Where we come out with a disease.
From what I did get from her, it's $11.95 with electricity and water for 2 people in this van.
So we can go in?
Yeah.
Do you want to just go in?
Yeah, kinda. So I'm just gonna Google Translate, try and get a bit more information, make sure I got that right.
Okay.
Yeah? And then if it's right, do you want to go in?
Well yeah, even if we paid $11.95 just to use the showers and fill up and stuff and went, that's pretty reasonable.
Yep.
So I'm happy to give it a go for you.
Page.
Do you think these people live here maybe? That's why everything's out.
So sad.
Home sweet home. We're literally just, I don't know, by ourselves over here-ish. And then there looks like there's cabins there. And then all of the caravans that are here, I think some of them are in storage actually, and that's why they looked a little bit like left alone. I'm trying to be polite here. And then others you can see that are used. I have to say it's definitely nicer inside the campsite than looking at it from the out. Never judge a book by its cover, I guess.
I think it's time for somebody to get up. Yes, Onyx, you've been in bed way too long.
And as long as he stays in bed, I stay in bed. Guess what time it is?
What?
I think it's 10:15. But
No
we're in
way.
Spain now, so we've gone an hour ahead or whatever it is. So I feel like I'm being really lazy.
Now you're an hour ahead, you got to get 2 hours extra sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
You know what this is, don't you? Do you want some food? Come on then. He jumps before I even get close. It's like a lifesaver, that, isn't it, hey? Hey, should we get you some food? Should we get you food? Let's get some food. Shall we get some food?
Morning, guys! So we left the campsite the other day to find some wilderness, and we've been in this really beautiful pine forest, haven't we?
We've been here for a few nights now, and
Yeah.
the weather's been pretty terrible, so fortunately the pine trees have been sheltering us.
Yeah, it has been pretty lush. I think we've got a week of bad weather, haven't we? But we are going on an adventure today. It's not a wilderness adventure, just because of, I guess, the things we want to see, and we're going in order, aren't we? So we are heading into a very beautiful city, Seville.
But you've been before.
I have. So 3 years ago I've been to the south of Spain for 3 months in my first van. So a lot of the stops we're going to do over the next few
Might be
weeks
similar.
I've done before, but I never filmed it. And I really want Sam to see them because this is a really, really beautiful part of the country and the world in general. So
We'll make sure you have plenty of fun
Yeah.
the second time
yeah.
round.
Oh,
as
and
well.
yeah, of course you guys have to enjoy it as well. I want you guys to see it because it's just stunning here. But yeah, thank you for thinking of me, Sam.
That's okay.
And make sure you have the best time in the south of Spain, like a little tour guide or something. So we're going to get ready now, and then we're going to head into Seville. We're about 40 minutes away from there. So yeah, I don't know really what we've
I
got
think
planned.
everybody's ready except for...
Except for Onyx. Sorry, I just didn't turn the camera. Oh, I don't want to walk around Seville if it's just raining like this.
We don't even have an umbrella.
I think we might actually, like down the back of here somewhere. I really, really do not do adventures in the rain. It just, like, I can't film for one when it's raining, and two, it's just not enjoyable. I don't mind cold and snow and things, but rain is not for me. We have pulled up into the park up for 24 hours. It's €15. I've been here before, and in fact, so is Onyx. Onyx has been to Seville
So I'm
before.
the newbie. Are you guys going to take me round Seville?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's my
fun.
phone gone. So what are you thinking of the park up?
It looks a bit trashy, but there's a lot of people staying here. As long as
Yeah.
it's secure, I don't really care.
I have found that with a lot of the park ups in the centres of Spain, they look a lot more dodgy than they truly are. But they're actually quite safe because they're in a secure compound, so and there's someone manning it as well. So it's actually a lot better than you think. Can you hear that, Sam?
Thunderstorms are coming, and we're still going to go into Seville though, yeah?
Really?
Hell yeah.
It says that there's going to be a few hours of thunderstorms, and it's just started happening as we pulled up. Oh, I hate rain, especially rain and thunder whilst walking around. It's not like we can dive into
Rain
any
is
shop
only made better
either.
with thunder.
You can't dive into a shop with Onyx. We can't
we
go
can.
into the museums or anything because we've got Onyx, which is the problem I had last time I was here as well. I say problem, I'm happy to just
Okay,
browse
we'll
from
stay
the
here
outside. Woo! Let's stay here. Hello, miserable. I'm joking.
I think I prefer snow over this.
Yeah, I hate rain. I did say I didn't want to come in. But here we are, soaking wet. We haven't even found food yet because it's just so beautiful. We keep stopping for photos, don't we? But
I'm wet now.
I think it's about 1:30 and it's supposed to die down by 4. We might go back to the van after we've got food and then come back later when it's a little less wet. Try and enjoy it a bit more. We checked the weather again and the thunderstorms aren't stopping at 4. They're still happening at 4, so it's shifting back later and later. And sunset's probably about 5:30, 6ish here. So we won't really get much time out this evening. So it's just annoying because we paid €15 for the parking, which is 24 hours. So we can come back in the morning, but if the weather's crap then as well, then we paid €15 for nothing.
And it's meant to be crap for the next few days as well.
Yeah, like I said, we are literally the travel bloggers of what not to do, so never copy us. Don't ever do what we do. In fact, just unsubscribe. It's getting worse and worse. Like, it is torrential rain now.
Terrible.
I think we're gonna have to head back because obviously we are traveling, but we're also working, so I can't really film or take photos in this because it's going to damage our camera gear. So should we go back, dry up and try again another day?
Yeah.
Look, I'm just soaking. Let's see you. You're dripping. And Onyx, Bear, I don't think you've been this wet.
What?
I'm sorry. So I've just plonked him here in front of the heater so he dries. So I can't get to your underlayers very well, can I? Have time to sort ourselves out. Fortunately, having the side door open is alright right now because the rain's kind of going like that way. Still not nice. Oh, thank you, Onyx. You're so kind. I think we have all of the wet gear sorted out. I'm going to show you our little setup. So we've got our coats hanging on the side door that drip down onto this towel that also has a mat underneath. We've got the window wide open, the fan wide open with it sucking the air out. We've got the windows in the front slightly open, and then over here we have Sally the octopus with our socks and wet t-shirt dripping into the sink, and then I've got this USB fan on as well, and then down here is our heater. So hopefully with all of that it will reduce the humidity in here. Don't know about you, but I think rain and humid weather is the worst for a van lifer. Morning guys.
Morning.
We've had to make another tough decision, haven't we?
But they're never really our fault. I feel like we're always forced to do these.
No, never. Teflon.
No responsibility at all.
So basically the weather is horrendous. It is the 23rd of December, so Christmas is coming. So, you know, do we want to just hover around in Seville and pay another €15 whilst it's raining?
Yeah, I feel like we got too much ground to cover to just hover around in Seville, to maybe go in for a couple of hours, and it is torrential here.
Yeah, and
constantly.
It's a shame because you saw like the tiniest of snippets of Seville, and you know,
beautiful.
We don't know when we'll be back, if we'll ever get back, being negative here. So yeah, we think it's best to just shift on and find a nice spot for Christmas.
Yep.
But we're going to try and do 2 places today and then bunker up for the Christmas period for a few days.
So we'll head down to...
We won't tell them in case it doesn't happen, so we'll tell you when we get there, and if we don't get there then we'll go somewhere else. So we're just not going to ever tell you where we're going now. You ready for an adventure? You want to stay inside all day? I have never met anything so cute, Onyx. Look at him. We have made it to our next destination.
Yeah. We finally left rainy Seville for
Ronda! The weather's dry right now, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the case for much longer, so we're going to nip into the town and check it all out. Ronda is a must visit for all who pass through this area. Why? Because it is one of Andalusia's most beautiful towns, built on a huge gash in the mountains 150 metres high. The town is steeped in history, and although it attracts thousands of tourists a year, it really hasn't lost its Spanish charm.
What are you doing? Onyx, what are you doing? Oh.
As you can see from the blue bin, we are in the blue village of
Juska, which is also known as Smurf Village. It is so cool here. It's a very small town tucked away in the mountains, and everything is blue.
Get off!
You just ruined our intro to Juska, little boy. So where were we at? We're basically just going to go on a stroll around the town. The weather's not too good, is it? And I have been before, so I know it is just an hour type attraction. It's not something that should fill up your day. So we're going to go explore.
We're going to enjoy it and see if we can find Papa Smurf.
You know those famous whitewashed villages in Andalusia that are just so incredible to see? Well, Juska is just that, but with a twist. It's entirely blue. It is also known as the Smurf Village as it was painted blue, paid by Sony Pictures in tribute of the Smurf movie released in 2011. Due to the tourism it brought in, the locals decided to keep it like that. Even if you aren't into the Smurfs, I personally think it is well worth the visit due to its creative magic, hence why I've now visited twice.
Spy the big man himself.
And Papa Smurf as well.
I was referring to Papa Smurf.
He's a little bit bigger than me, but...
Should we get a selfie with it? So literally, as soon as we get our selfie with Papa Smurf, it just starts tipping it down, doesn't
the weather
it?
just has not been on our side since we've been in Spain.
It has been miserable, and we really don't like the rain, purely because it's just not good for van life, and we don't want any more gear that's soaking wet. Yeah, my camera's very wet, so I hope it survives. Anyway guys, today is the 23rd of December, so 2 days away from Christmas. So next up we're going to go do our Christmas shop, but we are going to take a little bit of a break from filming now for a few days. The editing will be going on behind the scenes and stuff, so we can enjoy our festive break, can't we?
Together, yes.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is wrap up the vlog here.
So, guys, you know what to do. Turn on those notifications, thumbs up and subscribe.
Absolutely. And obviously, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you, but I'm sure I've already said it because I know the vlogs come out a few weeks later. So yeah, I hope you've had the best time ever, a relaxing one, and you've got to see your family and friends and loved ones. Yeah, honestly, I hope you've had the best time from all of us in the van. Yeah, so we'll catch you after... I want to say the new year, but we'll see how long I can hold off from touching the camera. Yeah.
I'm sure you'll end up filming.
Right, ciao guys, see you in the next episode.